Welcome back. So you just saw us qualify on the pole. It held up with a
Putting plenty of fuel to finish the
23.539.
race.
About a tenth quicker than second place. We'll see how much that matters though here. This track is really, it's deceiving. It's got the high banking, so you can go fast. You get in the corner really deep in qualifying, run the apex, and then try to get good drive off. But in race conditions, you can't go as deep in the corners because it just eats your tires like it always does. So we'll do a full lift going into 1, a full lift going into 3. Try to save tires for the whole race. Of course, there's no cautions in the Arca series. There's no extra tire sets either. So you gotta be kind of careful there. It does help to start up front, kind of like we are here. Just less cars have to get through. But without cautions, it seems like there's a lot of crashes on this track. There's nowhere to go once you do crash because of the concrete wall on both sides and it's so narrow. So we gotta try to make sure we get through these wrecks
You don't
here
get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
and manage those things as well. Around lap 28 to 32, depending on how hard we've gone, we'll need a little bit of trail brake to get into the corners to stay fast. So I'll show you that when we get to that point in the race here. But other than that, it's actually a really fun track. I enjoy it quite a bit.
One lap to green, get ready. Line up on the inside.
The exit of 2 and 4 are challenging with that little bump you go over coming out of them. So you're like, oh, I can get back to the throttle here and just get, oh no I can't. So then you got to lift off. So it's really late to the throttle on exit, especially longer into a run. Just want to stay off that wall as best we can here, and then race the cars around when we have to. So cool track, fun track, really legendary place to be at this week. So I won't probably be talking as much during the race. It's just a lot of focus for me on the exits here to keep off the wall. But sit back, enjoy the race, and hopefully we can make it to the end.
Getting ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green, 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 green.
Just going to try and stay nice and steady here, boys. Lift early. Get back to it nice and smooth. I think they had an issue on their start back there. They didn't get going quick enough, so we have a nice little gap here. Let's just maintain and keep her off the wall. That back here wants to break loose. So easy off corner exit. You really got to ease back to the throttle. Super smooth, or it will come around.
Low car down low.
But the racing line is definitely the low line around here. That's just where all the speed is. You can pass up high if you absolutely have to, and they're struggling a little bit on their exit because you can hold them down there off the corner, but the low line is definitely where you want to be. Just trying to be super smooth here. Not trying to be really quick, just maintain our gap over second, which is pretty large right now for whatever reason. There is more speed earlier in a run if you really need to push it, but just kind of manage the gap as best you can and save those tires for lap 30 to 40. You're really going to want them for that part of the race.
That car's a lot down.
Speed lift here before the shadow of the tunnel there. Getting down nice and smooth. That's where I want to be at right now. Same with corner exit right there. We could push a smidge harder. Just like I said, there's no point to right now. You hear those tires starting to squeal though on the exit. Just all race long here at Dover, that's how they sound. Just right there on the edge. Not sure if they have damage back there behind us, but we're 3 seconds ahead of second place right now. Leading to believe something happened back there. So the goal now is just keep our nose clean, keep those guys behind us, keep that gap nice and good. Just really focus on driving our line. Hit those marks, get around here as best we can, and go home here in a second. Definitely a fun track. It's cool. I really like the corner entry and corner exit. New kind of challenge. You can find that rhythm with your throttle around here, like a lot of tracks, shorter tracks. It's just kind of fun. You can come in, let off, get back to the throttle nice and smooth. I don't know, it just sounds good even on the surround sound, just the engine coming in and out every corner. Got a little tight there on exit. Want to back up our entry next time, going into 3. Same with 1 there. Got a little tight on exit, so we'll back it up going in next time. We'll let it roll longer too. And that happened around lap 16, lap 15. .5 gap over second. Back it up here a little bit. Let her roll, let her roll, let her roll. Get back to it. Get down to that white line, good apex, and then get good drive off there. Again, with that gap, we can just maintain. We don't got to push our car too hard. Save a little bit for later in case something does go wrong and we need that tire at the end of the race, but so far, so good. Appreciate it.
20 more laps.
Halfway. That lap car is gating on us behind us, not racing him. If he wants to go by, we'll let him just have it. Not going to hold him up. That'd be the 12 car.
Inside.
Yep, go ahead and take it, 12.
Still there. Clear.
Sometimes you'll have lap cars that wreck out really early. They have the tow and get tow back to pit road, so it takes 3 or 4 minutes to get back there to get their fast repair done. Because they do have those in the Arca series, and because of that, they have a lot fresher tires than some of us. So they'll be 10, 12 laps fresher because we've been racing and they've been in the pits.
Obviously, you weren't clear.
And they'll catch you really quick. Just let them go. Don't fight them. Just let them have it. Otherwise, they'll stick their nose in there in the corner. They'll get frustrated. Move you out the way, and you lose the race that way. So yeah, just let those guys go. Got a little bit tight there. Do a little bit of trail brake this corner, lap 25 or so. Driving in a little bit deeper. Get back to the throttle here. I'm going to drive it deeper here too. Get about, I don't know, 8, 12% trail brake in there. Get her slow down. Ease back to that throttle. And it helps you really to stay down there on that white line there so you can apex and drive off good.
Cars a lap down.
Same thing here, a little bit of trail brake. Get her down there. Just get this car down to that white line is what I'm really trying to do. It wasn't a good exit there. I was looking at the lap car ahead of us. A little bit of trail brake. I just want to get by this lap car nice and slow and smooth and steady. Taking the inside here, we're going to drive it in hard. Trail brake, trail brake, trail brake. Get down to that white line. We apex good.
Yeah.
There's our runoff. Ease into that throttle, and there we go. I think the best place to pass at Dover is entering 1 or entering 3. Exit is not where you want to be for passing at this track, I found. It's just too tight. So for instance, you get a guy below you while you're exiting the corner. He's just, they just need to push up, and then you're in the wall, he's bouncing off of you, and we're all having a bad day. So if you're going to pass, try to do it entering 1 or 3,
Alright, 11, take
and
the
avoid
five
the
out
passing on the exit if you can.
here. Inside 11.
3.6 back to second place still. Just want to stay smooth and steady here. About 10 laps to go. So everybody has their habits for checking, so like the relative box. I usually check it on the exit of 2, exit of 4, obviously because those are the straightaways, so I feel like I can look down and take a quick peek to kind of see where everybody's at. Right now we're at 4.1 back to second.
10 laps to go. Keep digging.
Really had to wait out there. That was a slower exit than I wanted. We're going to drive it in harder here to see what happens with the trail brake and try to get back to that white line. We held it down pretty good, but I've still got to wait on the throttle longer than I really want to on exit. But they are older tires. That changes things a little bit. It's just the way it is around here. There we go, wait for it. Good exit on that one that time. That felt a lot better. So as the run goes on, you have to change your marks. Meaning you have to walk it back, like your entry point where you lift at, it's going to change a little bit. But then Dover being Dover, we're actually driving in deeper than we were earlier in the race, but now we're using that brake to get us to slow down and get down to the white line, trail brake it in, and get a good exit. 4.5 back to second place right now. Just want to stay smooth. We have lap cars ahead of us. We might catch them before the end of the race, depending on how they run their lines. So let's make sure we keep an eye out for that. If they run their lines smooth, they should be okay, but if they wiggle, waggle, have to lift a lot, bail out of throttle, we will catch them. So make sure we catch them in the right spot. Like I was saying, not catch them on the exit of 2 or 4.
Five left to go.
4.9 back to second place. Just need to be nice, smooth, and steady here. Maintain that gap. No mistakes.
Hold on to it, dude.
And there he is in the wall. Gotta get by him, gotta get by him, gotta get by him. We're by him. Will make your heart skip a few beats every time you see that, especially comes into the race in first place like that, but just gotta always be ready for it. You never know what's gonna happen in these Arca cars. Just sometimes it just happens.
Two left to go.
All right, there we go, 2 to go. We got that car below us here.
That car's locked down.
I'm probably put us in a tough spot here entering, but we'll get down there fast. Get by him. We're good.
One more lap, fella.
White flag is out. Here we go. One more time. Just gotta be nice and smooth all the way around. All right, and there you go, boys and girls. That's a race around Dover in the Arca series.
Great job, driver.
We qualified on the pole, picked up the win. A good day at Dover. You saw how tight the exit can be, though. Just kind of keep an eye on that. Great track this week. I really feel like it helps you get better for the other short tracks in this series. Just find that rhythm. Have some fun with this thing. Really focus on racing the track, not the cars around you. As always, keep your
The race is over.
keep her clean and have some fun.